Hey everybody, welcome to episode 1 of Project Paul. I'm really excited to get this channel started, and it's been something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now. For whatever reason, I've been putting it off or telling myself I don't have the equipment or the time, whatever the excuse is, but it's time. It's time to actually put some effort into this and start filming. So I'm excited. This is going to be just a brief intro on what to expect of the channel. I guess at this point it's just what I hope for the channel. So I have 3 main ideas that I'd like to kind of cover. First one, we're going to talk a lot about lifestyle. Second one is going to be personal growth / challenges to develop some personal growth and new habits. And the third one is going to be some stock and investing. I don't really want to say tips because in no means am I someone who should be giving financial advice. I'm a regular guy with a 9-to-5 job. But when I turned 30, investing became really important to me. And despite, starting earlier is better, I didn't start until 30. So now, I have a little bit of a different plan than I would have had if, say, I started in my 20s, trying to close some of that gap. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I'm going to be talking a lot about on this channel: lifestyle, personal growth challenges, and stocks investing. So I hope that you can find some value in this and something will be of interest to you. Focusing in on one of the topics I want to discuss a lot on this channel is going to be lifestyle. Now, lifestyle could be just about anything, but what I mean by lifestyle is being more intentional with choices, doing what's best for you, not always what's expected of you or society tells you should be doing at a certain age or a certain time in your life. One of the other things I want to talk about is being more productive, whether that's improving some daily habits, or cutting some daily habits, rearranging the time of which I do things. Just really want to optimize my day and get the most out of it. Really avoid kind of busy work or things that are really slowing me down or don't deserve that much of my time or attention during the day. Goes hand in hand with being a little bit more intentional, being a little bit more thoughtful. I think this will show through in a lot of the challenges that I'm going to be doing. As I mentioned, they're kind of like a personal growth challenges. So, some of them are to develop a new daily habit, to build some better routines, whether that's waking up at a consistent time of 6 a.m. in the morning every day. And what I mean by waking up isn't like what I currently do, because I do wake up pretty early now. But often what I do is I wake up, I sit in bed, and I scroll on my phone. I waste time. I look at, the news. I get caught up on what I think is important, but in actuality, in the first hour of my day, it's not that important to me. So yeah, that's one of the challenges will be setting a new daily wake up time and sticking to that. Some of them I may do for 30 days. Some of them I may do for a week, depending on how important or impactful it is to me. Just to give you an idea of some of the challenges that I've been coming up with or my friends and family have suggested is waking up at 6 a.m., using the same outfit for 30 days. Not the exact same, outfit, but, not spending time picking out what I'm going to wear, just having a go-to outfit, whether that's, a pair of jeans, a white t-shirt, and, that's enough for me. That very well could be true. Another challenge that I would be interested in doing is no waste or very minimal waste. I feel like that's an opportunity that I have. I'm a pretty environmentally conscious, person, but I could get better with my amount of waste. One-time consumable items, I use a refillable water bottle all the time. But when I am out, I do buy water. I do eat, prepackaged food from the grocery store. Today I bought some corn on the cob. I'm a single guy, I only need 3, so I bought them already packed and husked and ready to go. But that entails, some styrofoam packaging, some saran wrap packaging, a label. I really could have just, tossed it in my cart and weighed it and paid for it that way. One thing that I've struggled with that I would like to get better with is the amount of money I spend on eating. Not just eating out, but eating in general. So to be very transparent, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was spending up to $900 a month on food. That's ridiculous. That's almost the same amount that I spend on rent. So to be eating my rent or $30 a day in food is way too much. So giving myself a challenge for a week of, say, maybe eating on $5 a day, which would be very challenging, but it's possible. So seeing how I can do with that for a week and what parts of it I like, what parts maybe it don't work for me, but whatever I gain that's beneficial or impactful that I can adapt to my daily lifestyle, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to be trying a variety of challenges just to explore and try new ways to grow. And wherever they can be applied, I want to apply them and optimize, really. Just like it's all about optimizing for me. So with these challenges, some of them, depending on the intensity or how impactful it is or how much I'm getting out of it, may be a week long, they may be a month long. But the ones that really do work for me and I see some improvements with, I'm going to try to encourage them into my daily habit or work them into my daily habit and roll with them forever if I can. Some things that might be like that would be reading more. I don't read for pleasure ever, and I feel like it's something that I should be doing. I have time to do it. So doing that for a month, maybe an hour or so a day, is going to just build that habit and that cadence in my daily routine so that I might actually put some more importance on it and make it part of my day-to-day. One that I'm not excited about that people have been suggesting I do is cold showers. Let's say that one would be for a week. I can't see myself doing that for a month. A nice warm shower in the morning is quite refreshing in how I normally start my day, but cold shower has some benefits, whether it's for your immune system or just handling that fight or flight reaction and reminding yourself you're in control of this, whether it's comfortable or not, it's something you can do and it's not going to actually hurt you. So the more that you can live at that line and cross it comfortably, you can apply that to other things in your day. So when I'm at that fight or flight moment, having a daily kick in the ass to already have that started isn't going to be a bad thing. I think that touches on some of the personal challenges I'm looking to get into. I'm not going to, say I'm going to do one a week or one a month and burn myself out or get overwhelmed with it. But the idea is that to try these in a manageable chunk and apply where I can for my own growth. The third topic that I want to talk about on this channel a lot will be finances. Again, I am in no means a person to be giving financial advice, so more so just showing you what I'm doing. Maybe it will inspire you to start saving more or keeping a monthly budget or investing or getting interested in the stock market and just how that all works. I think that investing is something that people don't really talk about a lot openly. Now, whether I'm showing numbers or not will be another thing. We'll see about that, but letting you know what I plan to buy for this month's stock investment. Currently, I invest almost every month in the stock market, so documenting that and giving some insight as to why I think this company or that company would be a good purchase for this month for my own needs. Another thing to go with investing is going to be investing in your 30s. Whether you're getting more serious and you have some more disposable income that you can set aside into investments, whether you're just looking to actually start investing for the first time, or whether you just want to branch off and invest in different streams of revenue or different areas that you can. Saving money is going to be another topic of discussion for sure. So about a year and a half ago, I changed my entire lifestyle. So I cut my expenses, I focused on making more money, and just being really intentional with where I'm spending my money and on what. So I'll be breaking down my monthly budget. So that I'm comfortable showing some numbers, what I'm spending to live, what I'm spending on, bills or things that are, say, draining my money that I can alleviate or stop. That'll definitely be a topic too. This is a big one, and this is part of why I'm making this channel, is to be more accountable. By saying something out loud, whether it's to the camera or to my friends and family or myself, really, there's a level of accountability that comes with that. Now, by me making a video documenting my growth and my journey, I guess, through this, that's going to keep me very accountable, which is part of the goal of this channel. saying it and doing are two different things. So even including this channel, I've wanted to make this channel for, not this channel in particular, but a channel for a couple years now. It's been an idea. Whether I didn't have the skill or the gear or the time or the confidence or the energy, whatever excuse it was, it just kept getting put on the back burner and just lived in my notes for a long time. A couple months ago, I started telling people that I was going to make a YouTube channel, and this is what it was going to be about. And then it became a weekly conversation. And then as I told more people, it became a daily conversation. And then it's actually a real thing now. By me laying out my goals, tracking them, and bringing you along for the journey, it's going to make me strive to hit them even harder, but also keep me very accountable for my goals, for my growth. So I'm excited for this, for sure. So as it stands right now, I'm hoping that this will be a weekly upload. I'm going to take my time and try to do a good video, not rush it, but actually have some quality over quantity. But I do want the quantity to be consistent for sure. One thing that kind of goes hand in hand with being more intentional is, for me at least, is having less stuff. I'm definitely a believer in quality over quantity in a lot of ways, including, my belongings in most ways. So I would rather have 5 really good quality shirts that I'm in love with instead of 30 shirts that are just okay that I wear sometimes. For example, having 7 really good quality shirts, one for each day of the week that I can wear, instead of having 30 shirts that are just okay that I might wear here and there. One thing with being more intentional is having less things, or bringing less things into my household or my life. So the things that I do bring, I want to be really intentional with, so that 1, they meet my needs, 2, they will last, but 3, I'm not replacing them and they're good quality products. So I am by no means a minimalist. I feel like I have a touch of that in me, and maybe we'll bring more of that out during this project. But I'm definitely going to be doing some paring down of my belongings, including my clothing and furniture. What else am I going to be paring down? Electronics for sure. Everybody has a bag or drawer full of old cables and phones that they don't use anymore, as well as my electronic side of things, like my digital kind of life, paring that down too. Making sure that I have a good backup system and only have one hard drive that has everything backed up to it instead of multiple from over the years that are maybe bits and pieces. I hope you like my little set I've put together here. The skateboard, wrong side. The skateboard might change. It's just something that was already behind me. I'm thinking that I could change that, or the lighting, depending on what I'm talking about. Well, that seems like a good intro, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you, everybody. Have a good week. See you next time. This is Project Paul. I shaved my head for this?